Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, May 4th, and I was just reading through my email and came across a weekly email I get from someone named Rabbi Brian each week, a little spiritual devotion to get us started each week. And today he was talking about the many ways that we answer the question, how are you? And how sometimes we just give those simple answers of I'm fine or I'm good. It's kind of nondescript answers. And he was talking about how he has begun to answer people very truthfully and tell them how he is doing. And one of the ways he said he answered someone recently, when he was asked how he was, he said he answered, I am about an 87.3. He said, now that is just the mean. There is a range of replies to that. He said, sometimes I am traveling on at about a 92 in my life, but there can be some precipitous lows all the way down to 37. And I thought, isn't that true? It is for me anyway. That very rarely am I even keel all the time. I'd like to say that I am, but it's simply not true. And I believe we all have those days. Every day is probably like that. Where we may wake up one way, happy, I hope, but perhaps anxious. An hour later, we feel a little bit different. 3 hours later, we feel a little bit different again. And as we begin a new week, I want to ask all of us and myself to just allow ourselves to be okay with that and to understand that that is perhaps how life goes. That there are peaks and valleys, not only in our lifetimes, but within a single day. And that we're not just even keel all the time. One way I like to think about it, instead of saying even keel, which sounds like something we should aspire to, I like to say that if we were to flatline all the time, well, that certainly would take all the fun out of life, wouldn't it? And so on this Monday, let me tell you that it is okay to be exactly where you are. Remembering that you are already held safe, that you are already protected, that you are already surrounded not only by God, but by the very people God has placed into your lives today. So let us remember that our lives are indeed not only a journey, but sometimes a journey up and sometimes a journey back down. But that if we always place our focus upon God, that journey is not only one that becomes a little bit easier each day, but a little more joyful each day. And so I ask that today you just allow yourself to be who you are and enjoy this Monday morning. Will you pray with me, please? Holy and loving God, draw me closer to you that I may better know and do thy will. Amen.